Hey, I'm Tony Vlahos, Chief Marketing Officer with Execunet. I'm speaking today with Stephen Ritz. Stephen is a Bronx, New York teacher and the leader of the Green Bronx Machine. Stephen, it's a great pleasure.
I am honored and humbled.
And someone also from the Bronx. Very cool for me. All right, then. So just a few questions, Stephen. First off, from any time in your life, what tough choices have you made that now guide or influence how you make new tough decisions?
I think the biggest influence in my life was probably the civil rights movement.
Wow.
So, I am an equity warrior, and I am really looking to flip the script on traditional outcomes, and where you start in life should not determine where you finish.
That's right.
So, for me, it's about efficacious outcomes, it's about being scalable, it's about being replicable. There's a lot of talk about sustainability, but if you were to ask me, how's my relationship with my wife, and I said sustainable, well, that's not aspirational, that's not inspirational, that's not transformational. So I like the multiplier effect. So I'm always trying to look to see what can go beyond and have a bigger impact.
Right. Great answer. So what are the 1, 2, 3 toughest challenges that organizational leaders need to overcome to lead us into the future?
I don't see challenges. I see opportunities. I think you really got to learn from your failures. And if you're willing to learn from your failures, you're willing to grow. And if you're willing to grow, you're going to succeed. Yeah. What separates us from, nature inherently has no compassion, but we as humans do. And if we learn to move to a mindset where together we can all prosper, instead of extracting profit, building value, that is the kind of coalition and collaboration that's going to move all of society forward.
Wow. I love it. So,
thank you.
Third question. So what are your 1 or 2 biggest lessons learned that might help other leaders as they face similar challenges, or we'll say encounter similar opportunities? What have you learned that will help others in that venture?
Never give up.
Never give up.
Say please, thank you. The golden rules really go a long way. Come early, stay late, please, thank you. The key to my marriage, I'm sorry, you were right. And give everybody else credit. I love giving everybody else credit. I am CEO, Chief Eternal Optimist, and I just love giving
Chief Eternal Optimist.
Yes.
You heard it here first.
CEO of Bronx County, Chief Eternal Optimist. And my job is really to love people until they learn to love themselves. Because if people learn to love themselves, when we embrace our better nature, we learn to nurture. And when we learn to nurture, we all embrace our better nature.
Beautiful.
And that's what it's about.
Wonderful. So last question.
Sure.
What is the one thing you want everyone listening to us today to understand about the future of their work? What is it that they need to know about the future of their work?
Well, the eyes of the future are looking back at us and demanding that we get it right. I think we have moved from decades of lost opportunity perilously close to the decade of last opportunity. And we have the ability to change lives, but we have an obligation. So I just urge people to think that together we can all grow something greater.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you. I'm honored. I'm humbled.
Wow.